One. Hey guys, welcome back to Watchers Wednesday podcast hosted by the Binge Watchers Council. I'm here, I'm Dom, and we have Joy.
Hello.
And Dawn.
Hello.
Don't forget to get your entertainment calendar reviews and everything binge-worthy on our website at bingewatcherscouncil.com, and you can follow us on Instagram at Binge Watchers Council as well as Facebook. So, there weren't really a lot of TV shows coming out this week, or at least none that really seemed interesting. So I just put a couple of old ones, and if you guys know of any, feel free to throw them in. But Bling Empire Season 2 is on Netflix now.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that last night. I almost started watching it, but I think you have already started watching it, haven't you?
I did start it, but I was working on my cosplay, so I kind of need to start it over.
We're such nerds.
I know, right?
I couldn't watch it because I was working on my cosplay.
But there's a lot of drama from episode 1, from what I could tell. So it's
yes. And according to the headlines, already one of them is suing the producers because she's saying the whole show was her idea and she's not getting enough credit. Kelly Mai or May, I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
I don't know her name. Wow, she's not gonna win. But okay.
No, she's not. It's all publicity, because this is I don't know if you guys saw it, but from Selling Sunset, not Chriselle, who's the other one? Christine Quinn, the one that's left. Mm-hmm. She was hiding under a desk at the book signing because all these anti-fur people showed up to protest her. And so there was all this comments yesterday about, because her book is called Boss Bitch. And, talking about her being a strong boss lady. And she was under the desk.
Why would she be hiding? She knows she's all about fur. If you're going to be about it, be ready to stand up against the
I think she was scared they would hurt her. And, because there was a whole lot of them coming at her and stuff like that.
And the desk was going to protect her?
I don't know. Maybe she was scared they were going to dump red paint on her. Because isn't that something they normally do? Dump red paint on you or something like that? I don't know.
Do it if you're wearing the fur at the time.
She probably was wearing it.
Yeah, and I think, and just a quick side note, not to sidestep your agenda at all here, but in the last few weeks, we've been all about the red carpet outfits and watching the Met Gala outfits and stuff like that. So there's been a lot going on, even though there isn't a lot of new shows coming out that we've certainly been looking at.
But just to go on the fur thing again, they're in LA.
Yeah.
What do you need fur?
Need to wear fur?
Yeah.
She's isn't that her thing? She's
sure
the bad girl in all the situations.
Yes.
So, but again, if that's what you're going to play, you're going to have to own it in public. And, she should have gotten on the desk and started kicking people with her big high heels. That would have been a lot more impressive.
If you're going to wear it, be about it. Hiding. That is such a disgrace. Anyways.
You should check that out because it's she's ducked under
I will.
Table.
I'm going to post it. That is I'm sure there's already memes made because that's embarrassing. I did watch, back to Selling Sunset, I did finally watch the
reunion? Yes,
the reunion show, and it was kind of boring, except for when Jason and Chriselle were talking about, the breakup kind of thing. I think it's weird. I think he's still hung up on her, actually.
Yeah, that's been my impression, too. He seems like he's still, the whole season that came out made him struggle with their breakup more than he seemed to struggle when they were actually breaking up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of his MO, because he stayed hung up on Mary, too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's why.
That's
why she's still working.
You're going to have to appreciate it while you got it, is all I'm saying. And now she's not even. I don't know what to say about that. She's got a new non-binary person in her life.
She said that she is now. She said she likes people's vibes. So if you have good, or not vibes, that's me saying that, energy. So, good energy, stuff like that.
That's a very LA sentence.
She's not saying that she always knew that she was, bisexual or gay or whatever. Because, some people are I always knew. And she's like, well, that's not my reality. My reality is that this is the first time. I've never experienced anything like this, but I'm attracted to to their energy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, like, if you're with a non-binary person, I don't know really what that makes you now. Like, just open to everything.
Yeah. Fluid.
As a comedian, Margaret Cho once said, she goes, well, I'm just slutty. Where's my parade?
Right. I hear her. That's a good one. But then, so I finished that, which I'm ready for. So they're starting a spin-off on it in the OC, and it's probably called Selling the OC. I'm assuming. Yeah, I think it is Selling OC or something.
Well, they already have Tampa, and then, of course, they're going to do Miami with Maya as well.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
I think so, too. Miami's always fun to watch. And
I'm
is.
Sure
they have some fantastic real estate.
Agreed. The OC is just going to be one and the same as Selling Sunset. But
well, they seem to be a younger cast. They seem to be like
they're
early
very
20s.
young. Yeah, very young, and the fashion is not there.
Okay,
from what I could
very
see.
Young usually means more dating drama, though.
Yep, more dating drama, less money, more cattiness.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And then I know you guys don't watch The Circle, but I watched The Circle, and season 4 just came out, and soon.
What is it about?
It's like kind of like a game show, but it's like for nowadays. 'Cause everything is about social media and having followers and likes. So you want to be the influencer and you want to make it to the end, but like at any point you can get kicked off, and then they add new people, and then at one point they're just like, okay, this is the final cast now, no one else will be added. So now you're like, ooh, I'm in the finals, you know? But what I loved about this season is it had the Spice Girls. So, well, not all of them. Baby Spice and Scary Spice. But I was so excited. I didn't care about anything about the show other than I want to meet them, you know, so.
So do they come on like as mentors, like helping them with their social media? What
no. So when you come onto the game show, you can come on as yourself or you can come on as a catfish. And usually people try to weed out the catfishes because they don't like people who are fake, right? Okay. So the Spice Girls came on as a catfish, and that happens sometimes. Sometimes you'll have like a mother-daughter duo or like sisters, and they're a catfish because they're pretending to be like a guy. But there's a few catfishes. One of the guys is pretending to be his mom. One girl was pretending to be her dad. Like, it's just crazy. Or one guy, he's like pretending to be like his gay best friend or something. I don't know. Like, it's always something like that.
It just goes to show you never know who you're talking to on social media. You
never know. Because one of the girls was like, oh my God, I was flirting with the Spice Girls. Because they thought it was a guy, and they were like, how are you doing? You know?
Yeah. But, William, if you're listening to this is why you shouldn't have social media yet. There's too many creepy people out there.
They're very creepy. But
this is my weekly shout out to William, our big fan.
Watches, or if he goes on The Circle, I will watch it. So.
His mother will never let him.
I'll go with him. I could catfish good, I bet. But anyway, so that's really all that's been coming out. I mean, I looked at what came out this week and next week, and it just wasn't really anything that piqued my interest this week. So do you guys know of any shows coming out?
No.
Nope.
Great.
No, I'm doing more reading now and kind of rewatching some old stuff, but nothing new really grabbed me.
Well, movies coming out. Senior Year with Rebel Wilson just came out on Netflix. I watched it.
Isn't this like her first big romantic thing since she's like got all in shape and everything?
Yes. Okay, let me think how to say this because cancel culture is real. I don't want to be canceled, but yeah, she has lost a lot of weight. She looks fabulous, right? I think she looks great. You should always feel good about yourself, no matter what your body looks like.
Right.
However,
heard that coming. ...
Sometimes, like, yes, you can lose a lot of weight and you still have, like, body mass. And at one point, she's, like, wearing, like, a leotard, like, you know, like a bathing suit type, like, leotard. And I just was looking at it like, I would never wear that. Like, it made her look huge. And she didn't look huge when the skirt was over it, but once they ripped it off, it was just a weird... I don't know. I didn't understand that fashion. Like, it just, I'm going to have to send you guys a picture so you can see how bad it is.
I heard it was very cringy anyway.
It
so in light of that, I will probably avoid watching this. So you can feel free to talk. As much as I love Rebel Wilson, I can't watch stuff that just makes me like want to die for the main character over and over.
Yeah. You will want to die over and over. And it's just cringy in a, I don't know. It's just, I hope she's not getting typecasted now, you know?
The cringy tropes that I hate that never happen in real life is they do, and Mindy shows do this a lot. The whole, let me get on stage and speak into a microphone at the one guy I'm wanting to talk to in this room. That is, I don't know if they do that in this one at any point, but that is my least favorite thing. That, like, no girl that I know would ever get up on a stage and grab a microphone to declare her love for a guy who's been like rejecting her up until that point. It's like, that's never going to happen. Why do they keep doing that in TV shows? But they do.
And to bring this back to like 7 Degrees of Selling Sunset, Chrishell's ex-husband is in it. Whatever his name is, the hot guy.
Oh, the one from This Is Us?
Yeah, him. Yes. He's in it.
Hartley.
And he plays
Justin, sorry.
a douchebag. But his part,
surprise.
like, you expect, like, he looks like a douchebag, so you're just like, okay. So, yeah. But the end, it did get cute. That's all I could say for it. But I'm glad I didn't pay for it. I'm glad it was Netflix. I hope she's not going to be typecasted. I wouldn't have made this movie.
Yeah, I'm probably going to skip it because that's the way I feel about Bridesmaids. I like the last 5 minutes of the whole thing.
I love that movie.
But the rest of it just makes me want to go,
Bridesmaids is way better than this, I promise. This was cringier, maybe? I don't know, because it's teenagers. So when they're talking about, like, I don't know. They're like, oh, let's go do it in the back of the truck. You know, it's like, ew, okay. Or she gave her best friend, she gave him a ride to school, and, like, he hit his head, so he was bleeding. She's like, oh, you're bleeding. Here, put this sock on it, because that's all she had in her car. And he's like, why is it hard? And she's like, oh, that's the sock that we use when we do stuff.
oh, man.
Right.
Gross.
Stuff like that. And he's like, ew. Right? Okay. So stuff like that. That's how the whole movie is. And I'm like, it's not that funny.
Skip.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that funny. So, so don't watch that. That was on Netflix. But Top Gun comes out next week.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that.
I'm very
Downton
excited
Abbey came out this week.
Although I will tell you, as much as I love Downton Abbey, and I'm a huge Downton Abbey fan, I'm going to wait till it's out on streaming, and I looked it up. It comes out on streaming in July. Why they're waiting so long, I don't know. I know. It's like Lost City came out like 1 week later. Why is this taking so long? But I will probably wait for Downton Abbey. I just like it better in the comfort of my living room. There's just something about it. It's not really a popcorn kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a sweet kind of thing. Like, you just want to cuddle up and...
Yeah,
it's nice.
Exactly. And getting back to Top Gun real quick, because I watched the trailer last weekend when we were all at the movies, because we do that. We all go to the movies together. Anyway, when I feel like we need a new category at some point here to talk about people who have held up over the years, because Sandra Bullock and Tom Cruise both, considering that they're in their 50s, have held up really well. And I don't mean to jump the gun on that, but
no, I love them.
They both, still look good.
She's fabulous.
She I had no idea she was 57.
I didn't either. I mean, I don't know what I thought. I didn't think. I just always see her as Miss Congeniality. Yeah. Give the girl an award.
Year after year.
Yeah, she really does.
But he was looking really good in that trailer. Like, not a lot of time has passed.
Good. I have always loved him. I just ignore his crazy stuff. I ignore the religion stuff, and I'm just like, it doesn't matter. That's not who I see when I look at him.
See, I don't even consider that a religion. It almost sounds like a science fiction thing, but,
I don't know.
It worked for him, I guess. Good for you.
I don't know.
I don't want them coming after me.
You really don't. You really don't. If they're listening, I happen to love them, and I'm wearing a red string bracelet. I don't know if that has to do with them or not, but
it doesn't.
I believe in aliens.
Just merge all the religions.
I'm like, I don't know what it is. Science, I believe in it. Tology, I believe in that too. So.
All about it. All about it.
I am a tologist. And then Firestarter came out, which I don't know. I was kind of surprised that was in theaters. It's with Zac Efron.
I thought this was on streaming. Because
so did I.
I have already seen so many people who have seen it giving reviews about it. And
it must be on streaming too then.
I was like, okay, how are they, if this hasn't even come out yet, or if it has come out yet, I had just seen a ton of people that I thought were watching it on streaming.
It's out now. It's in theaters, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, did they not advertise this well enough, or...
because I saw no advertising for it at all, which I don't really watch commercials, but even...
It's available on Peacock.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. So it is available on streaming. Sorry, streamer.
Okay.
I shouldn't drink when I do these.
I know, right? So, yeah, I mean, I think that the people who wouldn't normally watch a Stephen King adaptation will watch it just because it's Zac Efron.
I think so, too. I think the Zac Efron and just the updated, because the last one that when it came out, wasn't it Drew Barrymore, like in the 80s or something?
Oh, yeah.
Most people are saying that one was much better.
Of course it
was.
was.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, nobody has liked this one that I have seen so far.
Dang. Well, it's made by the producers of The Invisible Man. I was kind of giving it some credit because I thought that movie was good.
Well, I guess one of y'all are going to have to watch it and tell us all.
We'll watch it together. But what I don't understand is okay, a thriller. Never mind. I get it. Because I was going to say it's not scary, but never mind. It's in the thriller category, so okay, yeah. Suspense.
It sounds like somebody went, you know what, we need some money, so Stephen King, check. Zac Efron, check. This will get us some money.
Yeah. Well, and they're like, pick one of Stephen King's. He's got 100. He's got 1 million. Just pick one.
I know they couldn't have picked one we haven't already had.
I know.
I mean, the man writes 10 pages a day. There's got to be more out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
sorry.
Is he even still writing? I don't even know.
Yeah.
But,
yes.
Well.
Yeah, I just for some reason I've been watching a lot of YouTube about writers this week. So
you really have.
I have. It got me motivated.
Well,
which I will speak to later.
What you're currently binging. What are you binging, Joy?
I am binging. Well, okay, so both of y'all know that we went because we were all together after we went to the Van Gogh experience, which was awesome. And for those of you who ever want to go do the Van Gogh experience, please do it. But also watch the Doctor Who episode one more time about Van Gogh because it'll make it that much more impactful. But we really enjoyed it.
Also get the VIP ticket so you get a free gift at the end.
Yeah, because that's the only thing it gets you.
And you get the VR thing for free.
Oh, yeah. Did you? Okay. I
think that's
I didn't know what the
cost.
VIP thing caused. That VR thing was awesome. Yeah. I really felt like I was walking through the painting.
Through them. Like, I see what he was seeing when he painted this.
But after that, we all went to see Doctor Strange, which... I don't want to do any spoilers, but the bad guy in it was a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting the person who was the bad guy to be the bad guy. And, of course, they now expound a lot on the multiverse, which I don't think is a big spoiler at all because it started with Spider-Man. But, that just opens up so many different possibilities for future stories and returning characters and characters coming back who look different because they're now played by different people, which I'm not really a fan of, but it worked really well in Spider-Man. But yeah, a lot of Strange with Doctor Strange. It definitely lives up to the Strange part because there was a lot of Strange going on.
I loved it. I loved it so much. And it's crazy because maybe I hype it up too much or something because I tell everyone, I'm like, this is one of my most favorite Marvel movies of all time. It was so amazing, and then people are like, I thought it was okay. I thought it was kind of lame. And I'm like, what? We can't even be friends.
Well, you did really get into that whole Beethoven battle.
I love it. They're Beethoven battling. It's cool. And then,
I wish there had been more of that. I wish the music had played even louder, actually.
The scary stuff, cool.
I didn't think it was scary at all. And you guys know me. I don't like any kind of scary.
Well, I say scary because that would be scary to a child. And where people normally bring kids, you know what I mean? Like, I would not bring a 6 or 7 year old to see that movie.
Okay, I can see that because there were some darker images. But yeah, because people kept saying scary, online. I was expecting something actually scary, and it was really more just dark.
Yeah. Yeah, so to me, I was just more like, it's not really for kids. Teenagers or even middle school, fine, but like small kids, I wouldn't bring them. So.
Yeah, and the perfect chaser to that, of course, was when we got back to the house and watched the Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum movie, Lost City, which was just funny all the way through. Really I laughed a lot at that movie because he does a good job at playing the dumb
He's so good at
model,
being dumb.
and she's so good at being just who she is.
And
Brad Pitt made an awesome, I guess, we're not calling it a cameo.
He's just great at being himself. Because I picture him that way.
That was that whole little I'm so glad that, again, I don't want to do a spoiler, but I hope there is a sequel to this with the three of them in it because they really bounced off each other.
That would be fun.
When they were, that would be a lot of fun.
Even like you said at the movie, well, not at the movies, here at the house, Daniel Radcliffe. Like you don't see Harry Potter when you look at him.
No,
I did.
No, he did. You forget you're looking at Harry Potter because he does such a good job at playing the bad guy.
He really did.
Kudos for him for breaking out of that genre.
As good as Channing Tatum is at playing dumb, Daniel Radcliffe can play the douche. Like, the privileged little smarmy. I mean, he probably could have been Malfoy.
He probably could have. And he did. What I like about it is he didn't have to do the whole, those Disney kids have to go buck wild in order for them to shed their image. He didn't have to do any of that. He just, he's just a good actor.
He's just trying to find his next big role. He hasn't yet, but he's
and
trying.
Just to add to that, you have to keep in mind he did work for years with Alan Rickman and Maggie Smith and Richard Harris and who was the guy who played Sirius Black?
I love him.
Gary Oldman. Okay, so when you work around that for years and years and years, you're going to be a good actor.
Yeah.
You hope you pick some stuff up from people like that.
I would hope so. I would hope. Well, to me, he did. Because, like I said, I totally forgot I was watching Harry Potter.
Well, and they worked so closely together, too. Because it's not like it was Luna Lovegood. Well, even she probably worked closely with them. But you know what I mean? Like...
He was with them a lot.
Dobby, maybe not. You know what I mean? Like
Dobby. Good old Dobby.
Whoever
what a great actor he was.
Yeah.
I hope he goes on to get some other roles. Because he was really great.
He always does cute little guy.
So that's what I was binging. I definitely recommend Lost City because it's a funny romantic comedy, and it's like as Dawn said when we were sitting in the middle of it. Oh look, they found a way to get Channing Tatum dancing in this movie.
Oh my gosh!
Always worth it. Always worth it.
Bring me into falling in love with him again.
He dances in Free Guy for a brief minute.
I never watched
it's like what.
I know.
You need to watch Free Guy. That is a great movie.
Haven't even seen
that has one of the best kiss scenes that I've ever seen in Free Guy. But Channing Tatum's in it briefly, and he does dance. So just keep that boy dancing. That's what I'm saying. He can dance really well.
Keep him dancing with me.
So in regard to what I'm binging, it's... I'm not really binging anything, but I am starting to read This Present Darkness again. I don't know if you guys remember that. That's a series from the 90s about angels, just because it feeds into some stuff I'm writing. So it's
scary?
Really... No, it's about angels like here on earth, like angels from heaven, but you can't,
Yes,
and their it's angels and demons warfare, but the humans can't see them. And then the Red Rising series, and I've started The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. So I'm really kind of into that whole sci-fi fantasy genre right now because it really is helping with some things I'm writing. So look for those books released in about, 50 years. So it takes me a really long time. So that's what I got. It's now dawn.
Yay, dawn.
I've been talking too much.
Okay. So I have been binging a lot of foreign TV shows on Netflix.
For a second, I was like, Fern? Oh, foreign. Okay.
Yeah, I am watching Dark, which is a German Netflix show. It's time travel stuff.
Is it good?
It is. It has been so far, yeah. I'm almost done with it. I have also been watching Ad Vitam. I don't know. It's a French TV show. It's about humans are now we can live forever because they've come up with a way for us to live forever, and it's like the problems that causes.
Do they stay young?
They can. You can, depending on when you start the process.
Oh, okay.
You cannot.
I wouldn't want to just be old forever.
Yeah.
You're not legally allowed to start the process until I think you're 30 years old.
Oh, good.
I think you.
I'm in my prime.
Start. Yeah, that's when you can start the process.
I told you, 30s are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm also watching The Gift, which is a Turkish Netflix
I've
show.
heard of The Gift.
Yes, I started watching that.
Are you doing subtitles?
Of course.
Or
wow.
dubbed. Or are you doing dubbed?
I watch it in the original language with the English subtitles.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You're
That means you can't do it at work.
I hate watching anything foreign with English dubbing. To me,
Yeah.
that is horrible.
I hate it unless I'm working and not looking. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm just glancing over every once in a while, that's fine, because
See,
I
I
don't
can't-
look at their mouth. But
I can't watch anything while I'm working. I can't do both of those at once. If something is on, I will be watching it. I cannot do both.
well, that's because you're reading subtitles. Duh.
Well, no,
I'm just
can't
kidding.
do it. I mean, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I also saw Moonfall.
Oh,
You did?
Yes, I do not suggest it.
really?
Aw.
It is
Really?
awful. It's so tropey, and it's just the hilarious part was the main guy. I can't. Now I'm being the one who can't remember his name.
One of the
but he
twins,
can-
right?
Oh, Cole
No.
Sprouse.
No,
Oh.
no. Moonfall is not. Moonfall is where the moon falls into the earth.
Oh, oh my gosh, I wanted to watch that.
Yeah, the one.
I
with
want to
the
see it in
green-
theaters. It's got Halle Berry in it. It's got the guy Sam from Lord of the
Wow,
Rings.
you're really
Not
loud.
Lord of. Sorry, I
Yeah,
gotta say
yeah,
it.
Sam from Game of
got
Thrones.
really
Yeah, Game of Thrones, not Samwise. Yeah.
But the main guy, he was from
Sam Tarley.
oh god, what's the horror Insidious? He was the main guy in Insidious.
Oh.
He can sing really well, and the funny part was they had him singing off key on purpose. And it was
Aw.
so funny because he could sing so well,
Why
and it
did
was
they
just
do
hilarious.
that?
I don't know. It was just part of the scene. But
Oh, Patrick Wilson.
yes, Patrick Wilson. He can sing super well, and it was just so funny because he was singing off.
Was
key on
Michael
purpose.
Pena funny?
No,
What?
he was not in there in a comedy role.
That's ridiculous. Why would
He was the new husband of Patrick Wilson's ex-wife,
Okay.
and so yeah, actually not new. They had
You have a
been married a
comedic
while 'cause
genius.
they had
Why
two
wouldn't
kids.
you use them?
But it was just really tropey and just really, disaster movie tropey, and it was.
What did you watch it on?
Amazon?
I still want to watch it, but I did hear it was bad.
Yeah, it was not great.
Mm.
But anyway, I'm also now watching Chapelwaite, which is on Epix. It is a horror show.
Ooh,
with-
Chapelwaite?
Yes, Chapelwaite. It's based on a Stephen King novel,
Another.
and so far it's been really good, really scary. Me and Kenneth have been watching it, and
Dang.
I think we're on episode like 3.
Epix
or
is
4 now.
coming through with
I
the
know.
scary.
I've really been surprised with how great it is, and I did finish From.
Okay, I haven't finished it yet. I think I have
yeah.
one episode left.
I finished From, and
Do we get answers?
no,
Of course not.
not really. You're just left with a huge cliffhanger for them for
Oh,
the second season.
great.
Well, that's good. That
Yeah.
means there's another season.
No,
Yeah,
it
I'm
could
really
get
hoping
canceled.
they have a second season. I think they did get a second season.
Oh, okay.
But it's it ends great, but it's just, yeah, you don't really get a whole lot of answers about anything. Also coming out soon is She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
I saw that. I saw
Oh
the
my
advertisement
God.
for it because they show her carrying a briefcase and in a pencil
Yes, and
skirt with
Kenneth
green
was like,
legs.
Kenneth just like put his hands in his face and was just like, his face in his hands and was just like, oh my God.
I know.
Like, dear
that's
God,
that's the
why?
way I feel every time I see Natalie Portman in the Thor costume. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
he was just
I
like,
don't
seriously,
want
they
it.
are just now getting silly. Like it's just getting silly.
Yeah,
But
it
I
is
like
funny.
the girl because it's the girl from Orphan Black, which I loved,
oh my
and
gosh.
she's the main character. But it's like I don't know if I can do it or not.
Orphan Black was just too intense for me.
I mean, to be real,
intense.
She-Hulk isn't even a good name, so you already know it's going to be dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
They didn't
just have a
say
feeling it's not gonna be
she's
that great.
Superman, she's Spider-Man. You know, it's...
What are they calling Natalie Portman? Is she Thor?
dead, I
Lady
hope.
Thor?
No.
Did you say dead?
Yeah, in the movie, I hope they kill her. Not in real life. I want her to live in real life.
Well, I mean, it's the whole new Thor movie is based on the comic book where she becomes worthy to carry Mjolnir.
But she's not.
Yeah, because he retires or whatever. In the comic books, he became unworthy, and that's why she took up the mantle of Thor. And in the comic book, she has cancer, and she's
I
dead.
would way rather Valkyrie take it than her.
Yeah. Yeah, Valkyrie would have been better, but
Yeah.
at least it's got a good director, so let's.
It does,
let's
and it looks like it has a good soundtrack.
I'm super excited about it.
Yeah,
I don't care
I am
about Natalie
too.
Portman. I'm super excited about it.
It looks really good.
It also looks like there's going to be a good training montage.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the new Into the Spider-Verse looks good.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hey.
Sorry.
Dang, Dawn. I thought you were going to come through with like nothing, and you're like watching
I had
everything.
to quickly. Well, yeah. I have like at night. I just if Kenneth's not over here with the dog or whatever,
People
and
are like,
it's just me.
does
I
she
just
sleep? No,
pick
she's
new
just
things
watching everything.
Yeah. Normally
I
I
know,
only
with
watch like 1 or
subtitles.
2 episodes. Yeah. Gotta have
Just the fact
man.
that you're watching stuff with subtitles, because if the TV's on at all, I'm doing at least 2 other things. So there's no way I could commit to subtitles like you did.
Yeah, see, I don't turn
really
the TV
awesome.
on if I don't intend to sit there and watch it. It doesn't come on unless I'm sitting down to watch it.
That's what
That's
makes
a
you
good
so
idea.
good at your job. You have laser focus.
She does. See, I need
I'm all over the
noise.
place.
I need distractions. I need
I know.
dogs.
We all need dogs.
I just walk
We all
away
need
sometimes and look at them and then go back to my desk. But are you doing any games? No games?
We actually started playing Elder Scrolls Online again because we're just bored with WoW, so we're playing Elder Scrolls Online again.
Oh,
And so we just started that.
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls. I know that they have a good soundtrack because they are on my soundtrack list.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah.
But we loved Oblivion and Skyrim, which were single player games, and this is a multiplayer.
So you
online
play
game, so
with
other
people?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Like
it's
on
just
your you and Kenneth can play against other people?
with other people, yeah.
Oh, who are you against?
Well, you have NPCs in the game that you're fighting against.
Oh.
Which is what Free Guy is about. So you should really watch it, Dom.
I just don't want to.
And speaking, wasn't Uncharted? Can we jump to Uncharted since she's talking about games? Because
No,
that was like
I'm
a game
gonna
that
talk
became
about
a movie.
it. It's on my thing.
All right,
Drop it.
Well,
I'm just
we've all
kidding.
seen it, so we can all talk about it. I was just wanting. That would have been a great segue.
Okay, I'm
we were
going to
just talking about our
segue
games.
into Uncharted now that we're talking about games.
Oh, that's such a
I'm
good
just kidding.
segue.
So, yeah, I watched Uncharted. It was really cute. It has Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. Some of it was a little like, that wouldn't happen. No way, But I thought it was really cute. A great family movie, was it? I'm trying to think, make sure there wasn't any.
See, I thought it was kind of boring. My favorite part was Mark Wahlberg and his cat. That was my favorite part. The rest of it just didn't hold my interest because it was so Indiana Jones-ish, but
See, and
not
I
as
love that
interesting.
about it. Yeah, I think I just really like Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland, so seeing them.
Yeah, that if they weren't in it, I would have left it within 5 minutes.
I would have never watched it. Yeah. I would have never even started it. But I watched that. Like I said, I was watching The Circle. And This Is Us is killing me. Like, I'm not even PMSing, but I am crying every day. Every day. But
Well, I've only watched 3 episodes of that ever, and they all made me bawl. So I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
it's worse. It is like the first season again. Like, I'm like, no. Like, last season, they weren't really shocking me anymore. But this season, oh, God, it hurts. It hurts so good. It hurts so good.
Yeah, there was at some point I intend to go back and watch it. I had stopped because for a little while I was doing fake eyelashes, and I didn't want to mess them up.
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm
I
like,
schedule an appointment because of it.
yeah.
And then,
So
But I'm not
Go
really
ahead.
reading anything, and nothing good anyways, just little cheap stuff here and there. But I know we didn't have too much for like casting calls, but I did think that it would be cool to talk about the new season of Bridgerton because you guys know about it and I do not.
Well, that was actually that was something I had on my casting. I have 2 castings.
Oh, sorry.
No, but that was just it. It was just to say they're replacing Francesca with a new actress, Hannah Dodd,
And
I
it's
guess that's
going to be
because
Francesca?
yes.
Still? Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, and so I guess I don't. They said she had scheduling problems, the original actress, but I'm like, no, she doesn't. Y'all just wanted somebody who would
Something
get naked in front of the camera or something.
Yeah. But did you we all saw, well, I don't know if we all saw the trailer for Elvis. It's Austin Butler, and I don't like him for this role at all.
Is he the guy who was like in the Sex and the City remake TV show? He was like the little boyfriend,
Yeah.
You know?
blonde guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got like pouty lips.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trouty Mouth.
Yeah.
Is that who it is?
I don't know if it's Trouty Mouth.
It is
but it's,
Trouty Mouth
yeah.
from Glee.
Yes. So he's okay. It's just really hard to have
No, he
anyone
wasn't
who's not
in
Elvis be Elvis.
Oh, he just looks like Trouty Mouth then. But
Well, he was definitely in the Sex and the City TV show.
The
not
Carrie Diaries.
Not the one on,
The
the
Carrie
Carrie
Diaries,
Diaries,
yeah.
where she was a teenager.
and
Yeah, I
the
watched
Shannara
that.
Chronicles.
Yes, he was in the
Oh,
Shannara
yeah. I
Chronicles.
forgot he was in the Shannara Chronicles. I
But
gotta finish that.
again, he's not Elvis. Like, I don't know. I just
Yeah,
think
well,
if
that's-
you're going
that's
to do
always gonna be
someone
the problem.
epic, it has to be someone epic.
Yeah, it's really hard to find someone who can play Elvis. That's for sure.
For example, you had Heath Ledger doing Joker, right? So the next Joker has to be epic. Joaquin Phoenix was epic. You know, like you can't just pick anybody.
Nope.
But anyways, that's pretty much all we got going on.
Yep. The only other casting thing I had was Scott Eastwood is returning to the Fast and Furious franchise. Not really a casting
Who?
thing, but you know,
Who's that?
they're keeping that
Clint Eastwood's
going.
son.
Oh,
Yeah.
him. Oh,
He was the
great.
one that
He's
was-
such a good actor.
Yeah, but he was. Anyway, but that's about it. That's it for me this week, and I'm gonna maybe try some of those things that Dawn recommended.
What was it that the president had said to the Dixie Chicks? Shut up and sing? Oh, shut up and take a picture. That's what he should do.
Okay, but the president did not say that.
Oh, who said it? Someone
People
said shut up
said
and
it.
sing, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like fans.
Well, then
told them that.
the people, say shut up and take cute pictures.
Yes, exactly. I mean, but he's not a terrible actor. He's just
Oh,
not
okay.
that great.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's totally not using his name. Well, that's all I have.
All right,
But next
Right.
week we should have a lot more.
a lot more. Very excited about what's coming.
Heck yeah. All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.